Suppose we have a zero order reaction, and reaction is like this. Reacting. So as we know, rate of reaction which we write minus dr by dt equals to zero order का मतलब ये होता है its rate is proportional to the zero order of the concentration of reactant. Correct or not? That means minus dr by dt equals to, if I remove the proportionality, k into r raised to 0. Anything raised to 0 will always give you 1. Will always give you 1. That means that's equal to k. If I bring dt to the other side, that means dr equals to minus kd, including negative sign we brought to the other side. Now integrating on both sides. Now taking integration, actually correct word is taking integration on both sides. Integration of dr equals to minus integration of kd, and we know integration of dr is r minus kt plus see over here. So r equals to minus kt plus c. Now, if I want to determine the value of this constant c, so what are we going to do? We know this at time t equal to 0. That means at the beginning of reaction. At the beginning of reaction, we had concentration R. Reactant का concentration को हम बोलते थे R0 initial concentration. If we substitute this value over here, so instead of R, what can we write? R0 equals to minus K time t equal to 0 plus C, where K into 0 is 0. Therefore, C equals to concentration R0. And if you substitute this value over here, therefore, R equals to minus KT plus R0. Equation number 1. R equals to minus KT plus R0. Now, we have this. R equals to minus KT plus R0. If we compare this equation, comparing with y equals to mx plus c, then we will be able to understand यहाँ पे जो c है which is y intercept, it represents R0. Because अगर आप देखो x is variable, then t is also variable, y is variable, r is variable. जो हमारे पास ये वाला इक्वेशन मिला है उसके अंदर there are only two variable, one is r and second is t. Then c represents r0 and m represents k. So if we compare that, then we can plot a graph. I'm taking vertical axis. Concentration of reactant on horizontal axis, that is x time t, देन अगर हम r वर्सेस t का ग्राफ प्लॉट करते हैं, इट विल रिप्रेजेंट अ स्ट्रेट लाइन। स्ट्रेट लाइन आपको मिलने वाली है। It will represent a straight line whose slope equals to minus k if we compare the equation, and y-intercept we continue. See over here, so this will represent slope, and this value over here, which is y-intercept, normally it is supposed to be c, but here it will be r0. That means this value is r0. So simple thing मैं अगर आपको बताऊं, for zero order reaction, for a zero order reaction, r to p rate is equal to minus dr dt is proportional to r0. That means minus dr by dt equals to k into r raised to 0, which is equal to k. And if we bring dt to the other side along with the negative sign, so dr equals to minus k dt. Now taking integration on both the sides, okay, that's dr integration minus k dt, we get r equals to minus kt plus c. Correct or not? And now if you want to find out the value of c, for that what we need to do is, now at time t equal to 0, r equals to r0, therefore r0 equals to minus k into 0 plus c, so c equals to r0. Correct or not? And if we substitute that value, so final equation which we are getting is this, r equals to minus kt plus r0. Correct or not? And this equation, once we compare r equals minus kt equals r0, compare here y equals to mx plus c. At that time, m represented something else, c represented something else, and that this is a linear equation. So which अगर आप ग्राफ प्लॉट करते हैं, that means r versus t का ग्राफ प्लॉट किया हमने, then that graph will be like this. This is the graph r versus t. समझ में आ रहा है आप r versus t का graph? Have you understood this? That's the one point. We'll continue with this. आगे हम बढ़ेंगे. Now we have this equation also. R equals to minus kt plus r0. If I bring minus kt to this side and r to the other side, then what we are going to get is, therefore kt equals to r0 minus r, or k equals to r0 minus r upon t. ये जो वैल्यू है आपको, वो हमेशा वो जीरो ऑर्डर रिएक्शन के लिए रेट कांस्टेंट कैसे फाइंड करना है वो आपको बताएगा. k इक्वल्स टू r0 माइनस r ओवर t. इसको दूसरे तरीके से भी लिख सकते हैं, दैट इज t इक्वल्स टू r0 माइनस r अपॉन t. एक से आपको दो इक्वेशन मिल गए. And further, if I write one very important point, the important point is over here. हाफ लाइफ पीरियड। हाफ लाइफ पीरियड का मतलब ये है कि टाइम रिक्वायर्ड फॉर हाफ ऑफ द रिएक्टर to convert into and half life period is normally denoted by T half। अगर आपका टाइम T half है, T half का मतलब क्या हुआ? हाफ लाइफ पीरियड। उसका मतलब ये है कि इतने टाइम में आपके पास जो ओरिजिनल कॉन्सेंट्रेशन लिया था उसका आधा प्रोडक्ट में करना होता है। मतलब एट T half पे आपके पास जो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन R बाकी रहता है वो ओरिजिनल का हाफ बाकी रहता है, half RC। So if we substitute this value in this equation, T equal to R0 minus R by K, अगर हम substitute करेंगे, then what we are going to get is, therefore, instead of T we are going to write down T half equals to R0 original था, R equals to half R0 or K, R0 minus half R0 is half R0, or we can write like this, R0 by 2. Here half-life period for a zero-order reaction, half-life period is always proportional to concentration of initial concentration of the reaction R0. T half is always proportional to RC. Is this fine? So this is what is zero-order reaction. ये पूरा zero-order reaction है जिसमें हम derivation करेंगे, उसका रिजल्ट नंबर 1 लेके आएंगे, ये वाला। Okay, we will plot the graph. We will get the value of K, we will get the value of T, we will get the value of half life period. Correct? Is this understood? समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा?